God has to bless us with his special blessings for us to be able to do what had seemed impossible for 3 long decades. Pakistan had the chair of G77 plus China, and I think that played a major, major role. Pakistan's role was crucial, both in the run-up to and during the COP. We were entrusted to secure the shared objectives and create bridges with our partners to forge agreements. I'm glad that we were able to deliver on the expectations of this very, very demanding group. Let me take you very quickly through this journey. The spade work was done at the official level within the G77 and China for seeking a specific COP agenda item of loss and damage financing. Then, as chair of G77 and China, foreign ministers the foreign minister chaired a meeting which was in September in New York, where we agreed to pursue this matter as a priority for COP. After arrival at the COP, Pakistan steered the group in securing inclusion of the item on financing loss and damage in the COP's agenda for the first time in 3 decades. I think this was the first big win. This inclusion was only agreed among all parties after protracted negotiations which were concluded hours before the inaugural session. Adoption of the agenda was the first step to initiate formal discussion on the creation of the dedicated fund. After 2 weeks of intense negotiations that the climate minister has so eloquently put in front of us, consensus was finally reached on the establishment of the fund for addressing loss and damage. The COP had to be then extended for 2 days amid the deadlock in negotiations. Ladies and gentlemen, we all know that the creation of this fund is widely recognized as the major outcome of COP27. And now, as I thank Foreign Minister Sameh Shoukry of Egypt, the president of COP27, for his constructive role during the entire process, let me also appreciate and acknowledge the flexibility and understanding demonstrated by our developed country partners, many of them represented by their ambassadors here, which did lead to a meaningful outcome. This was truly a win-win. Finally, we agreed to agree rather than agreed to disagree for 3 long decades. Excellencies, unity among the developing countries was crucial. Pakistan made hectic efforts to keep the G77 and China united. We thank all developing countries for their consistent support and confidence in Pakistan's chairmanship of this largest bloc of developing nations. Whereas the leadership was clearly provided by the foreign minister, I want to appreciate the hard work and dedication that our 7-member core negotiating team from the Foreign Office did. I call them the unsung heroes. And I want to mention over here that we are very proud at the Foreign Office to have come up with this methodology of making sure that no matter where in the world they were serving, the core climate experts team continued to be engaged with the climate process throughout. So this is now an island of excellence that we've created within the Foreign Office, which continues on this work. This team was most ably led by Ambassador Nabil Munir, the chair of the G77 in China. And being Pakistan's lead negotiator, also I think his role was unparalleled in what he was able to do. He was supported by Director Generals Farooq Iqbal Khan and Noman Bashir Bhatti, Director Jawad Ali, Councillor Imran Khan, First Secretary Ali Waqas, and Deputy Secretary at the Prime Minister's Office, Haseeb Gohar. So the Prime Minister's Office also had a contribution to it, to the technical team. They worked tirelessly to ensure that COP27 did not end without the creation of a dedicated loss and damage fund. Pakistan's permanent representative at the UN, Ambassador Munir Akram, also remained engaged during the entire process. I wanted to specifically take their names because these people remain engaged with this process even before the coming and going of various annual COPs. They remain consistently involved with this process. Our Minister for Climate and Change, Ms. Sherry Aman, her role has been pivotal, well celebrated.